obviously went through some big moments,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sure it's very hard to narrow to one or
Yeah.
two or the three. Is there just something that you're like, this just hits me different?
I wish there was one, but it's really just a collection of memories. And every time you think of one, you're like, oh, I forgot about that one. And then you forget about this one. And then, oh, what about that moment in Connecticut when, you know, we weren't supposed to win a single elimination game. And then those games are just as fun as when you're, you know, the favorite to win.
Taurasi in rhythm. That is automatic.
She doesn't cheat the process. She doesn't cheat the game. She works really hard in the off season, during the season. She plays really hard every single night. You know, I'm sure there are nights that she's tired. I'm sure there are nights where, you know, we've had injuries and she's not out there with the full complement of teammates. There have been nights where she's been banged up, but she just keeps showing up. And that's all you could ask of someone, because it's just a great example for all of us.
You've got it. Get the ball to Diana Taurasi.
Into Griner, hand off to Rossi, and three is good. And she did it quickly so that Phoenix can play this straight up.
You know, and then we ran it again, which I was like, there's no way they're gonna get caught on it again.
Griner finds Taurasi, a three is good. She got it. The GOAT delivers again.
You know, I've seen Diana in this mode, obviously over the years, quite a few times, and I just knew she was in that zone. And so when she's like that, actually, any shot she takes, but especially when she's in this type of zone, I just think everything's going in.
It's a play we repped so much. So we were well versed in it, and we got it the first time, I was like, yeah, I expected that. But when we got it the second time, I was like, and it was funny because as we're running it, as BG's catching it, out of the corner of my, I can see Sue reading the play and running clear cut from the other side of the court trying to get to it.
But you can see when you watch the second one that Sue knows exactly what's coming. Sue darts directly to the corner to where she knows D is gonna be. Seattle couldn't have really defended it better.
You know, it's one of those moments that I wish it would have ended in a win. That would have made it a little bit sweeter, but for what it was pretty cool to be in that moment. And you know, it's sometimes you lose to a really good team.
Here's Wilson into campaign. Taurasi, the rejection. The follow no good. And Turner the rebound. How about Taurasi at 6 foot blocking the 6'8" Liz Campaign? Taurasi a three for the lead. You bet! Diana Taurasi delivering on both ends. Phoenix in front by 3.
And I tell people that, you know, we made it to the finals and we could have easily not got past the first round where Breezy made a free throw to beat New York in the playing game. And that's kind of the story of that team that went to the finals. You know, we had a rough start where we just were not playing well. We get back from the Olympic break and we win 10 in a row. So, you know, I guess it's a good lesson when you think you're down and out, you still can, you know, find a way to get a group of people to all go in one direction.
I was a week overdue for Isla, and so I'd gone into the hospital that morning and they said nothing's happening, so just come back this afternoon.
And so I think the third quarter of Game 5 in Vegas, I get a text from Penny that says, there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to be alarmed about, in true Penny fashion, but I am at the hospital, I am in labor, and the second that game's over, get Diana on a plane.
Yes, the minute we win, Vince ran over to me like, Penny's in labor, and I was like, oh no. So I did the post-game interview, drank some champagne, and then I just got dressed and ran straight, went straight to the airport, and I took a charter flight, and literally I got there, I want to say at 2 in the morning, and baby Isla was born a couple hours later. So I mean, Penny was already in labor, like it was happening. So
yeah, I was in hospital and things were progressing really fast. So I sent Vince that text kind of just so someone knew, and so she wasn't kind of wasting time after the game. But
congratulations, enjoy this one, and good luck in the final.
Hold it in, babe, coming.
Well, referring to Penny Taylor, Diana's wife, who was due a couple days ago with their second child.
I was nervous. Like the last thing I want to do is miss, you know, the birth of your child. You know, there's only a couple really important moments in your life that you just gotta really be there. So I'm glad I made it.
Part of it was by myself, But obviously the doctors and the nurses are amazing, and then Diana got there for the most important part.
There was this moment in the third and fourth quarter where, you know, we were down 10 and Dee just sort of took over. It was almost simultaneous to receiving that text, coincidentally. So that's what happened. So.
About an 8-second differential game in shot clock. Taurasi makes her move. Taurasi, the pull-up is good, and the foul! Diana Taurasi has her bench jumping up and down because she does what she always has, coming through in the clutch in an acrobatic way.
Everyone knows the ball's going to Diana. Everyone knows she's the one who does this. This is her moment, and we all obviously 100% support that and like want her to be the one with the ball in her hands, and she's proven that that's where it belongs.
You know, what better moment? I love those moments. There's really nothing to lose. Those are the times where you just rely on all the experience, all the hard work, all the reps. So to me, it was a no-brainer. Just a great feeling knowing that put us up 2-3 with the free throw, and then, you know, I think 𝗏𝗏 hits the front of the rim with her 3, and there's nothing like winning a championship. There just isn't. And to be able to hit a game winner, you know, it's all the things that you dream of, that you watch growing up. It's a pretty cool moment.